Alright, well, now it's time to find out why Ghostbug gave up his painting. I have a theory. And it has nothing to do with he was simply sick of seeing it. Huh? I don't think he's noticing me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Jumping Josephines! Ew. Ew. What's wrong? You look so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Ew? Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Ew? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? One you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Get connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. You're lovers. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you and me as understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? I'm not an understudy, I'm her assistant. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding these people weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years! Because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. Yes, we definitely guessed it. Not completely pulled out of our butts at all. The name on the back of those photos. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Why would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the white of many years. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just... Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. Don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. So why'd you refuse? I asked before, but why'd you refuse to request for defense? I think you have a right to know. A right? Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just... I need more time to think about it, my boy. Because you should have asked this before you asked about Mr. White. But you didn't. So you're getting pre-designed answers. As if you went through the questions in order. And not just skipped right to the end one. Like a fool. You have some trouble about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than sorting code. The police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. Picture it. It's 15 years from this date. Picture it. 15 years ago, Sicily. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. Medium? Her name was Misty Fay. Hey! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why are you blackmailed over this, Mr. Ghostbug? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White. He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked to the police who were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Sorry, my boy. I don't think I can help you with that. Alright, let's go check out the office. It's funny, looking at this room. It seems so normal. How do you imagine a murder took place here? Mr. Ghostbug said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Hello, plant. Mia's favorite potted plant. Guess I'll have to water it now. Another movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made me check it out. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. All the cases. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? T. I know. W. Wait. The entire W section is missing. Is it taken? J. S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here at the end is S. Suicide? Ew. Here's a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. Wait. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. Why'd draw them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. That's terrible. Shall I check? Yeah, let's check them. Look for DL6. Misty Fay. Should I take a look? I've tarnished the Fay name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself this way. Using the power that runs my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is, stops there. Me and new Grossberg. We can't read it. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Well, aren't you persistent? So, something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the measures have not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. To make myself clear? Transparent. A nasty accident like this one? Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. And one day, word got leaked out to the press. The next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me. How? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. It's wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right. You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Oh, I'm not insinuating anything, Mr. White. I am speaking very clear and plainly that it's you. Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you suddenly disappear. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, sir. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. Told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this is another one of those. Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinion to me, correct? I am telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept, they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Hey, Butts. Right. Actually, my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fay. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:30. Detention Center's visitors room. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. The prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. The attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... I'll explain what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean, like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks, it's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyways. But, I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've gotta give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then, come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show him a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. The court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, only 3 days were put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. Never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. The true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued in the next video.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see updates.